Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm MacLeod.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Ranking of Kings. Last time, what do you guys remember from last time?
We had Boji fall under the gas, but he didn't die because he's cursed apparently.
Ricky and Kage
Both
are
of them.
both cursed, and they're found by Vlad. But it's not actually Vlad because they never say his name.
Vlad.
It's not Vlad. It's not Vlad. It's not Vlad.
Saw a metal music video where Daida has to drink his father.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't do it.
We didn't do it.
But Apis is on his way, and what is he about to do?
So we'll find out in this episode. Guys, remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you want to see the episodes that we release. And also check the Patreon for the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut versions of these episodes and other series that we're reacting to. Let's get into the discussion.
He's gonna laugh. Oh,
Wow.
saw that coming.
Don't be mean. Just whatever.
Of course.
Ah,
Second
Two.
place. Wow.
Desha.
Desha.
私は冥府の王デスパーだボスの息子よそうなものか
I guess he is lying. Oh no.
This big guy.
さあ準備
Beat this child.
Beat this child.
おい黒いの少し離れた方がいい
Sustain. What are you gonna do, Butcher? Are you gonna follow Domus's
ちなみに
rules?
そいつは冥府騎士団の隊長だ
Oh. The order? He just like looks around.
He's just trying to buy bread. He's just trying to buy bread.
Aw.
Just wanted a baguette.
Oh.
He's like, I can't do this.
じゃあ次は避けてみろ
Okay, let's do it.
But he's a captain though. Let's see.
かわいそうだが自らの実力を知り絶望することになる
Boji can't understand you. You're wearing a helmet.
What? Heck?
Alright.
What?
まぐれじゃないのか
Wow, go Boji! What the heck?
もらった
Whoa.
Here's breath.
I mean, it's not him, right?
お前はそれでどう相
Of course, he's gonna be like, you're not a good
手
for
相手の
job.
鎧をどう砕く
推薦状をもらってたんだ
You do?
推薦状
これだよこれ
おいお前はこれを読んだのか
飲んでないけど
Oh,
つまみ出せ
oh no.
Just
Literally throwing them out.
Oh, the slaps.
だよチキソー何したってんだおお絶対強くなるってか
This was worth a shot.
He's just like trying. Okay, smaller one. I can do it. Oh, he's crying.
Maybe the captain will train him. Oh.
大丈夫お前は大丈夫だ いらねえよそんなもん。
バカ。
お
お前たちが探しているお人は
Oh.
デスパー様ではない。
え
様の弟に
Oh.
Despa.
Despa.
あいつの弟かよ。でもだったら普通に教えてくれ。
Like a
Like a
normal
normal
person.
person would.
Obviously, there's some problems.
弟君のデスパー様に対して強い対抗心を持たれ
Antagonistic.
Mystic streak.
私の助けになることを願っているよ。
I like how he does have to tell him what he
Yeah.
said because of the helmet.
Yeah.
Boji's just like looking at him respectfully. He's like,
Yeah,
I
it's like,
can't understand a thing you're saying.
あなたの性格から少なからず予測はできたこと
Oh.
Uh-oh, is that what Apis is coming?
ダイダ様あなたは私のクモの巣に囚われた蝶
Hmm.
Boji, you're supposed to be practicing. Maybe it's like a Kachan moment of like, this has always been his standard of the lowest to low. And then you beat him. Oh, he's terrifying.
おいお前いうことだベビンはやられたのか
Yeah.
Baby.
やめよ
Oh, he actually was.
Look at that lunge. The boss introduced them.
Did she make him stronger?
The griffin thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. Definitely not
何を話し
worrying
て
at
る
all.
Try to kill him first.
ダイダ様その必要はありませんアピスは理解しました
ダイダ様、私めのプレイをどうかお許しください。
Sorry for trying to kill you, bro.
Yeah.
It takes me to trust you, exactly. But it is the
ダイダ
mirror.
様どうかありがとうございます
Whoa!
Make him drink it.
Yeah.
He's going to drink his father.
どうした
What the?
Oh.
悪質だな
Hmm.
こんなもん立てるからだよこうするつもりだったができなかったのだ奴の目があったからな
やつ。
常にダイダ様を守ろうと奴の目が光っていた、
Oh. He was trying to protect
奴の
him.
厳しさの根底にはダイダ様を守ろうという意志があったこれは力を強くする飛躍ではありません
What the heck?
Oh.
What is... He's just staring at his customer.
おーいおーいおーい
He just... Ah!
Open up.
If that's what you wanted, why are you so inviting?
Oh.
どなたですか
Hello.
お
そうですけど。
イメージと違う
Okay.
Okay. Discussion.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we start out. We're in the court of King Desha.
Desha.
And he's all like, wimpy wimp and wimp number 2. Tell me why you're here.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's his name? Kage is like, we gotta be trained by strong men. Des something.
Yeah. Desha.
Des whatever it was. Sure, it wasn't important.
This King Desha is second in the
Second.
ranking of kings.
Yes.
Hmm.
So Boji has
Yes.
a cool fight with the what was his name? Captain?
He just said he was captain of the underground
Captain
army.
of the guard.
Captain of the guard. Right? And Boji starts swinging, and the guy's just standing there
What
sweating.
is?
He's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Failing so badly, and then Kage convinces him to let him show his dodging skills. 'Cause
Yes.
that's awesome.
That's where
And it
his
really was awesome. Like, it's even more than he showed with Daida.
Daida, yeah.
Yeah, he is psycho desu.
Psycho desu.
This Desha guy seems like a not too kind of a king. So his guard, from what we see later, those monsters underground, they can live normal, peaceful lives. So maybe people just above have the idea that they're horrible creatures because they've just been killing them as soon as they come out of the ground.
Right. Yeah, especially we saw a picture of the guy just trying to get food, and he gets slashed out. So it could be that this King Desha dude is just like, I'm going to show my greatness and my kindness to these people by getting rid of these, whatever the creatures are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, his brother chooses to live with them. So maybe that says something about who the paths they chose, maybe.
Are those the people?
You mean
That city that we were in?
Yeah.
Those are monsters.
I know there were monsters. I didn't know if we had gone back out to see them or they were just like on a path under there.
No, we're still underground.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they went deeper.
Got it. Okay.
Right, they work at Boji super dodge, and then Desha's completing his bit of being the guy they need to see is like, I can't help you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally can't.
You have no talent. I cannot help you.
So he sees the recommendation letter and is of course upset because he's like, oh, dang it, it was supposed to be my brother.
Yeah. I mean,
He probably knew that.
could have guessed.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I haven't trained anybody. What are you talking about?
And what's his name? Kage. I guess it was respectful of him to not read the recommendation letter.
Yeah.
But at least to know who he was supposed to give it to.
This is the specific guy you have to go see. Make sure you remember this name.
Yeah.
No, he did not do that.
Nope.
It's like me when I'm trying to remember numbers. Like, this is you have to get this many things. What? So then they get thrown out. Captain of the guard gets the letter instead, and he points them to Despa.
Yes.
Took pity on them.
Yeah.
He's like, you're just pathetic guys. After seeing you trying to lift
The stone.
lift that mildly weighty stone. Gotta help you out.
Sad.
Yeah.
And then I think we flash to Daida in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that it's Miranjo in the mirror, the person that was sitting on the couch, who apparently, I think King Bos kind of was like servant to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably where he has his power from.
Puppet queen?
Puppet. But how does she end up in the mirror? Was it Boss's doing? Because she didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I think if Apis knew the reason, if he knew it had something to do with King Bos, like, banishing her there, he probably wouldn't be following her orders to do whatever they're doing to Daida.
Well, that's the thing, right? Why do they even still have the mirror? Because it was not like it was hidden.
No, it was just it was even in the queen's bedroom, I think you said it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I don't know, like, why would he keep it out in the open if it wasn't used, I guess?
Yeah, I can imagine that both if he wanted to, like, I don't know, punish or banish her to this realm or whatever. I don't know why he put it in the queen's bedroom, for one. Maybe he thought that he could still use her by extension, but just keep her contained. And she kind of worked her way, like, speaking to the people and using it. And maybe Boss just didn't know Daida had it in his room, maybe.
Perhaps. Secret mirror.
And then we see Apis super subservient to her.
Yeah.
She whispers.
He called her Lady Miranjo.
Yeah. And he hears some plan from her, like, and he's like, "What? That can't be."
She's like, "Oh, but it is." Always has been. And then she talks down Daida from, slashing Apis.
Which would have been his saving grace, was to just out him. Unfortunately, now he's drank the elixir.
Yes.
Apis was straight gonna kill Daida.
Yeah. 100%.
Impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She said it was something to protect himself.
Right.
So, maybe because he went after Daida? Or because Daida went after Apis? He was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna kill you now.
Yeah, because the fact that he's trying to kill everybody.
So who's lying? Is Apis lying when he's saying he's doing it to enact King Boss's will? Or is the mirror spinning it to be like, no, you're doing this to protect yourself?
Yesn't?
I'm inclined to believe Appy's just because the mayor seems ultra manipulative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Maybe there's some truth in there. Maybe he does also want to protect his own life.
A bonus.
Yeah.
So Appy's punchy, and what's his name? Died a drinky drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we
after
find
a tiny tear comes down his face.
And the elixir is not to give him powers, but something else. And so she was like, you were right to be anxious, which means it's not a good thing for him.
Nah.
Not good for Daida.
He opened Pandora's box. Like the dream.
Yep. So Miranjo probably has designs on the kingdom. Or maybe Daida will become like a puppet. Like
A new puppet.
Yeah. Like maybe he's going to be, I don't know, either brainwashed or like unable to do anything that she doesn't, unable to not follow orders from her.
Maybe.
Like kind of lose his will as
An
he normally has.
independent actor.
Yeah.
His autonomy type of thing.
And what was the point of having Appy's become super powerful? Like, Boss had him go down there and go through whatever that ritual thing is. So what's that about?
Yeah. Although they were in a different location.
Were they?
Yeah.
It was the same icy place.
Yeah, it was the icy place, not where they cut off the head of the griffin and whatever.
Oh,
and they
yeah,
just
yeah.
had the griffin straight up attack him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what was that about?
And you know what? So everyone is so complex. So Daida, he did order the death of his brother.
Yeah.
At the mayor's suggestion, but he still did it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not all bad. He is genuinely trying to do what he thinks is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And it's just the problem is he's being guided on what right thing is to do by a malevolent being.
Yeah.
His mom seems to be surprisingly uninvolved because she kind of seemed like a helicopter mom at first when you look at the flashbacks and stuff. But Dad kind of just does whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I'm still not getting what about Boji compels him, because his flashbacks were all about Boji. Seeing Boji, for starting from the more recent one was the fight with him, and then there was a flashback of the mom hugging him, and the flashback of Dormus. Somebody called him Dormus in a comment, and it stuck in my head. Dormus swinging the baton around when he's supposed to be training Boji, and Boji's drawing on the floor. Like, what about Boji's behavior makes him feel like I want to use my own strength? Like,
I think I saw it. So, Boji has always just been favored. And I think that's it. Like, he saw that his mother favored him despite showing really no qualities. And then Domus, who is the greatest swordsman in the land, gets assigned to train this kid. And he's off doing whatever he wants. So Daida, he takes up with his own strength. He's like, I'll train, I'll make something of myself. And when he does that, Boji apparently has this miracle dodging ability and humiliates him. And Boji's still going to become the king because Boss wants that, despite the fact that Daida, Boss himself said his hands were calloused from working hard all the time. So Daida, I think, has just been trying to prove himself his whole life, and he's never been acknowledged. And I think the mirror acknowledges him. I think that's why he's willing to listen to it.
And he does say at the end of that flashback that I'm going to prove myself to you. I promise.
Yeah.
So you might be right.
Because, I mean, your first reaction after that entire weird acid trip just happened, would be smash the mirror.
Yeah.
That thing's evil.
Yeah.
But he still wants to keep it around because he cares about his opinion. He wants it to be proud of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even was like, sorry about that, mirror.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No hard feelings.
No.
After
hard
the mirror
feelings.
literally said, your butterfly stuck in my web.
Yeah.
Can't escape my plans.
Yeah.
I'll make you proud.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
Daida. And then I think we flash back after that to the boys heading to Despa. They find his house with a skull over the door.
Right before that. So that statue. That was like a post-fight statue. So,
Post-fight?
So what I'm going off on a limb here is that statue had that face full of swollen marks. I think he got into a fight with his brother.
Oh, because this is brother's place.
But where did his mouth go?
Well,
Where did his face go?
that's just it. I
I don't
think
know if it's swollen.
it wasn't ripped up. I thought it
I
was
thought
like.
it was like
It looked like what is it?
Did it?
like
Really? It looked like
protrusions.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
I see
Stones,
dents.
like stones on it. But it bulged out at the sides.
I mean, we can check it, but what I'm thinking is, if that is the case, and that is it was made that way, I'm thinking that the brother Desha tries to kill everybody in Underground, and the brother wouldn't have any of it, and that's why the statue was built. It's because he stood and defended them against his brother, and that's why the face is all messed up, because the brother would know to attack the pretty boy in the face.
You keep saying brother.
Yeah, I'm like,
Say
which
Sha or
brother?
Pa.
There's only two brothers.
Sha or Pa.
Yes, so they're two brothers.
Okay. Let me. It is. I thought it was intuitive. Okay, so the statue is Despa.
Despa?
Right? The one
No.
we see.
Oh, I thought it was Desha.
It's
Desha is the
Desha.
other one.
It's Desha.
It's
Desha is the one.
Desha's statue.
Desha's
So-
the king.
Okay, so the one in the house is
Despa.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. The statue is Despa.
No, the statue is
statue's
Desha.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's what the
It said
plate
King
said.
Desha. That's why I was confused where
Huh.
we were.
Oh.
Put the what do you like?
I can't tell
Make it
anymore.
stick to
I
it.
Now that I'm
tell that
looking
is.
at it more.
It doesn't look like peeling out, or it doesn't look like digging out spots. It looks like protrusions on top, like they glued. I don't want to say glued, but what do you do to stick stone or metal to metal? I don't know.
I mean, you have to weld it, but
Weld.
why would you do that?
Yeah.
It's not
Why
just
would you-
breaking it.
Just
Well, they just wanted to. They wanted to what do you call it? Kind of shame him, not necessarily take it down, just kind of like deface it.
Okay, so now I have a new theory then. So my old theory, if that was Despa, was the reason Despa's here is he didn't want the discrimination, and that's why it's defaced, because that was in post-fight Desha.
Okay.
But okay, so if that's Desha though, so then I would guess that no, it doesn't make any sense. They would just torn it down, because if he's killing all of them, maybe at one point in time he was more working with them. Is what I was thinking. He
Well-
is the king of the underground though.
Yeah, but they don't like him apparently.
Oh. So maybe they are his subjects and he does take care of them. He just doesn't want them out for some reason. I don't know. Do you know? Does this ever come up? Huh?
maybe I do, maybe I don't.
It's a
Which
good
means
answer.
maybe
I ain't saying nothing.
the only thing I have is pretty boy,
Pretty boy, Despa.
Yeah.
and the voice is a pretty boy as well.
He's like, hello, do you need something?
No, I literally mean like the voices that they would put in those romance anime of the hot male character. That's what the voice sounds like to me. Yes, stereotypical. He's supposed to be a cute guy,
Sounds flamboyant.
Yes.
a little bit.
He sounds like the guy who thinks he's the pretty boy. That's
Okay,
what he sounds
same
like.
thing.
Okay.
Alright.
But also, so I'm really curious to see why Despa is here, and how is it that he's able to make people stronger? And if he has this issue with his brother, why does he stay here? You know, humans need sunlight after all.
So he's prince, right? And the king is just antagonistic towards him because he's envious. But he maybe just can't get rid of him. He is the prince. So Despa can kind of do whatever he wants, being royalty, maybe. And he chooses to stay here.
Maybe. And that reminds me of something else. So Bebin, right? So Bebin is way more important than it seemed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to say something?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So those snakes, for one, he saved those snakes. He apparently has this whole
His snake army.
snake army,
Snake
Yeah.
underground.
and
And he
takes care of
uses
the
them
king.
to see things. Yeah, because his eyes. This is what the mirror was saying. Miranda.
Joe.
Miranjo. She was saying his eyes were everywhere. So that was one of the. So I think that was her reason for wanting to kill Bebin, was to get rid of him being able to see what's going on.
Yeah, because she wanted to do the whole thing with Dida sooner, but she couldn't because he was there.
Right.
Yeah, Bebin was too good.
And it was so good.
And Apis, incidentally, so she must have sent him to kill Apis, knowing Apis would have killed him.
Yep.
Yeah, alright guys. We will have some answers perhaps in the next episode, so make sure to see us back here next week. Remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button to see these episodes when they come out, and then to check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. See you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye.
And thanks to our patrons, Dirty Old Man, Fleur X, Albert Peraza, No Consequence, and Mater Paradoxa.